Hello, welcome back to my second trimester video. I've just filmed my first trimester one, which feels like it happened to me many moons ago, and I thought whilst I'm in the flow, let's do the second trimester because I'm nearly at the end of that one now as well. Bump is cooking nicely. You know, every week is a blessing. I just get so excited, but also more and more tired as time goes on. If you're new here, hello, welcome. My name's Tiffany. If you're not new here, welcome back. And thank you if you've come over from my last video, which was the first trimester one. Moving on to second trimester, again, I find so much comfort from these videos, especially if you don't have like any friends or family like to go to. I don't have a great relationship with my family. I don't have any relationship with really my family. So for me, a lot of questions that I wanted to ask, I didn't really know about, and you feel silly asking what you think are like basic things, or, you know, and I'm an older mum, so a lot of my friends have already had babies and it was like 6 years ago, so they're like, oh, I don't remember. So I found a lot of, is solace the right word? Grace, what you do? It's my little drama, Grace. I just found a lot of like good came from these videos. Hang on a minute, I think she wants to come up. Oh, do you want to be in the video too? This is my first baby, Grace. Say hi, Grace. She's not the most like photogenic camera hoary dog, are you? You just, yeah, she'll just be there on my lap. Anyway, I just want to talk about my second trimester symptoms, which I don't want to, are they very different from the first trimester? Some things have changed, some things haven't. I did mention in my first trimester video, something I'll touch on again, the sensitive teeth thing hasn't stopped. It comes and it goes. My husband bought me like a baby toothbrush, which just feels like eyelash hairs, it's quite funny, and some sensitive toothpaste by Colgate, and it really did help. Switching up to that really did help. But the sensitivity's not really gone away. I feel like I've got a dentist appointment actually in about 3 weeks time, and I do feel like I've definitely gained some cavities. They just feel not wholly, but just like there's little like dings in the enamel. I just could feel it. I know my teeth very well. Haven't had any crumble on me yet. But yeah, the sensitivity has not gone away. The sickness and nausea has not gone away either, even at this late stage, not gone away. Basically still gagging, not as much, but still gagging. Still unable to eat large meals. If I go out to a restaurant, I'll often ask for like a kid's meal. I feel a bit embarrassed about that, but they normally like look at my bump and they just get it. Still like very much wanting what I want. I'm driving my husband up the wall, because usually we're quite planned people. Like he'll say, do you want me to get chicken out of the freezer tonight, this morning, so we can have this for dinner? What do you want for dinner? And I'm like, I don't know. So that's driving him balmy. And then normally the foods that I'm wanting are stuff we don't have in the house. Like I'll get a severe craving for like appetizer, spaghetti hoops in a tin, ugh, chicken katsu, and he's like, so you want to go out for dinner? I'm like, yes. The baby wants to go out, please. And then, I mean, he can't say no to baby, can he? So I promise I'm not milking it. I genuinely fancy these foods, and I'm like, well, I can't be bothered to cook. My husband's no chef. So yeah, we end up like just having what I fancy. Some nights I'll just want cereal. It's really bizarre. I live for my evening meal. It's like my favourite meal of the day. I'm not fussed about breakfast. I'm not really fussed about lunch, but the evening meal, I used to love coming home, cooking from scratch. Just got no love for it anymore. No love. My cravings that I've had that have stuck with me throughout my whole pregnancy: slush puppies, ice lollies, chicken katsu, garlic cheesy bread, apples, grapes, really juicy fruit, peaches. That's been the main thing really that I've like craved. What new symptoms have I had that I didn't have in the first trimester? Been getting sciatica in my lower back, and I haven't suffered with that since my early 20s when I worked in a beauty salon. So sciatica, like I can literally feel like the V, like my tailbone. Weak bladder, I'm gonna say it. It's so embarrassing. I don't know if it's because it's my age. I really don't know. But when I've had some gagging fits where it's like been a serious gag, I can't believe I'm sharing this, a little bit of wee might come out. And I'm like, this doesn't happen now, surely. I thought it happened after baby. Sometimes if I sneeze, oh, it's just awful, guys. And please tell me I'm not alone in this, because I feel really embarrassed admitting it. But I don't know, I've got a lot more confidence as being pregnant. I'm just like, it's gonna get worse from here, so we might as well. I'm always an oversharer anyway. Might as well just let the whole internet know. But, you know, do my exercises and all that jazz, so hopefully it'll only be, well, it'll only be for now. But when I had my 20-week scan, she did say that the baby is sitting very low, so I'm hoping that means she's just pressing on my bladder and it's all the baby's fault and it's not mine. So that's been happening. Horrible metal taste in my mouth has been the next one. Nothing will soothe it, not even chewing gum. But that's also led to me not fancying certain foods, because it alters the taste of things. So like, I'll make something and I'll be wanting it, and then I'll taste it and I'm like, oh. My poor husband, he's like, what now? I'm like, it tastes horrible. And he's been eating my meals, so he's been eating for 2, and he's like, I'm gaining weight, Tiffany, you're gonna have to start eating your dinner. I'm like, but I don't want it. I just don't, there's something in it. And he's like, there's not, it tastes exactly the same. So yeah, I've been getting that. There's only been a few occasions where I've been super tired that I've needed a nap. I'm not a nappy person. I will be if my bladder carries on. I don't really need naps in general. So that's the one thing that I've dodged. I haven't been exhausted. One thing that's really kicked in the last few weeks has been my hips. They've been clicking in bed, and there's no good way to put this, but your pelvis, particularly the front, so you know where your mini moo is, I feel like I've been kicked. It feels like it's moving apart, which in theory I can understand, but I just thought that sort of thing happened later on in pregnancy, so that's been fun. Waking up with the needs to go to the toilet 2 or 3 times a night. Again, it's taken some getting used to, because I am a great sleeper. I'm a very deep sleeper. I don't need to wake up for the toilet at all. Are you okay? Do you want to get down? So that's been hard to adjust to, because I'm not used to broken sleep. But I know what you're all thinking. You're like, you better get used to it, girl, because it's going to be your life from the next few months on. And I'm trying to think if I've had anything else. Haven't been particularly moody, although my husband will probably disagree. Been very emotional at anything, like I've been watching Call the Midwife and things like that, Long Lost Families, and I'm like, but not like, haven't been like mood swings or anything like that. It's just, I feel quite tricked really, because everyone said to me, oh, just wait till your 2nd trimester, your nausea will stop, everything's great. And it hasn't stopped for me. I've literally still felt very sick throughout it. So that's, I was waiting for a miracle. I'm gonna let her down now because I feel like she's slipping, just putting me off. There you go, Grace. So yeah, I feel like I was duped a little bit. I was hoping for this glow up that never really came. My hair's been lank and crap, and I've heard that when you have a boy, look at it, it's a lot nicer, but girls steal the beauty from their mother, don't they? So again, it's an old wives' tale. So yeah, my skin's not been fantastic. My hair's been really flat and just, I think, lackluster for me. So yeah, I think that's it. I haven't had great nails or anything like that. Again, I thought I was gonna have these lovely, strong, healthy nails. None of that happened for me. But yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I've missed off. Don't think so. This one's a lot shorter. Like I say, the symptoms have eased off, but there's, you know, still there. And then I do have days still, and I wonder if anyone else is the same, where I don't feel pregnant at all. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, I don't feel pregnant, and then I get worried, and then when the days I do feel pregnant, I'm like, oh, I just wish I had a day like yesterday where I didn't feel anything. Have felt the baby kick, have felt her kick from about, well, kicking, I felt from about week 20, but moving around like a little water balloon, I describe it as, I felt from about week 18, 19, just could feel like, it felt, I explained to my friend, like wearing rubber gloves in water, that you could feel something, but it's not super sensitive, it's weird. And then the last like bits I remember of the first kicks, I was just like really shocked, and it just like, one day she booted me really quite low down, and I was with my friend, and I was like, oh my god, and she kept doing it and like shocking me, and it really made me jump. But obviously it's the most amazing thing in the world. I love that feeling now. You can remind me of that when it's going into my ribs in the 3rd trimester, because I've heard that is wonderful, all kinds of wonderful. So yeah, for now I'm enjoying it. I'm not enjoying dressing myself, I must admit. I'm finding that really quite difficult, because as a bigger girl anyway, I feel like it's like quite hard to celebrate the bump because I'm just so wobbly everywhere else. So I'm like, I can't wear baggy clothes anymore because I literally look a sack of spuds. So yeah, if you know any pregnancy accounts that dress themselves impeccably, I'd love to know about them, because I'm literally living in black dresses, like smocky things, and like leggings, and it's due to get very, very, very cold soon. So I'd appreciate any advice or accounts on Instagram, etc., that you can like point me in the right direction of. But yeah, for now, that is it. That is my 2nd trimester symptoms. Let me know yours with anything similar to mine. And the last update that I guess I'll have is my 3rd trimester. So I'll be doing that in like a few weeks' time. I'm gonna plan some more videos to do, like show you around, well, I might have already done that actually before this. I'm not sure which one will come first. But I'm planning to do like the nursery tour, which I think will come last actually, because that's gonna take a while. I still don't know what I want. I'm probably gonna do like what I've bought already, that sort of thing. But if you have any suggestions, I've got hiccups, that's another one I missed off. Hiccups after everything I eat and drink. If you have any sort of suggestions on what I should film, etc., please let me know, because obviously I'm here for me and my journey, but I also just want to produce stuff that you want to see as well. So please let me know in the comments below. Please subscribe, like this video, and I will see you in my next one.